Although I'm still all over the place, MrTacpans's seems to have one arm out of this ball game right now. And I know I've been a little bit out of it. I was going to show you what I was drawing. This is one of my shirts with one of the logos that's going to be on it. Okay, it's upside down. This is what I showed you in a video yesterday. All it is two hearts. That's all it is. Anyways, what was I going to talk about today? I want to talk about angels and angles. Okay? This is very tough. I have it in my mind, but to transmit it over to you, it's just that imagine you're playing Nintendo right now. Okay? You're the angel. You're making that man move wherever the game rules object to, where the man can go. You try to go to all these places, but he can't get there. It's the same thing with us. We're connected through the matrix vines. It's a skin, okay? We're real. We are real. Yes, we do die. But what is the definition of death? Because a die is a dice. So do you think we would play the game of craps with the roll of the dice based on our lives? Do you think it would be that simple to put these together? Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jumped over the candlestick. The candlestick was the power. Jack is the jack of hearts, the jack of clubs. What the club jack would do anything for the jack of hearts. They're both holding a leaf. Those are transmitters. That leaf, if you look at the queen cards, they all have leaves and transmitters. They all have a flower. Every set will differ. So anytime I'm going to explain it to you, if you're not holding the same set of queens in your hand, although all four queens will be the different, as they will be the same setup in that set of cards. Jack Daniels, David and Goliath, Jack and David. Of course, Jack and David. Jack the Angel Club and David sat down, talked together. He gave him big pointers on what we can do with Goliath. Is it David and Goliath? God, go, he lieth, God? Is it David and God? Is that what it's all about? Jack Daniels, vodka, vo, okay? It means milk-fed cattle. D, everybody knows what D is. What's D? D is the angel, it's the fourth letter in the alphabet. Depending on what situation, that D can also be with the 4-3. It would be DC, which means disconnect. Okay? I'll read you a little poem I wrote about 25 years ago. I hate to fly, I have to try. I love to go away. To leave you home all alone, I wish not to go, but to stay. But I'll be home one day. The star, my love, the sky, my destiny, the woman, my future, my life is a wreck. Hope to be back someday. I hear what's good and what comes late. I understand and I feel great. A message is like a woman. If you don't get it, those who do and those who don't, those who will and those who won't. I never stop trying. You must constantly try. Otherwise, I can't do it. I don't feel good. And you're going backwards. You have no energy, no motivation. We are the soul devil. Why? Because the soul devil is the blood that runs through man. It's the black and the white. It's the black that stops us. The checkered flag, the white and black flag. Okay? Oh, yes. I smoked a little doobie once before, and oh no, this is not it. What about this one? This is a little song I wrote. Why am I doing this on this video? Because it's my video. You don't have to watch it. I'm hoping that you do, because the bigger the crowd, the louder the music, the louder the heartbeat between us all who can connect to MrTacpans's. What is this all about? To save the world. And I say to you in this poem, I love you and I miss you. I really want to kiss you. Hold your hand and take you for a walk. Feel the tingle of your heartbeat, the movement of your little feet. Chat and talk about the past. Yesterday will always last. Look into your eyes and see the sweetness of the tears of joy. Hopefully this won't destroy what we've made of friends at last. Times will change, but not the past. Things just happen oh so fast. So hold me, say you love me, say that you'll never let me go. 'Cause I love you, and sadly I also miss you. And I really love to hold you tight. Get a grip with all my might. Take you in my arms tonight. With a battle and a little fight. And love you, and love you, and love you. To love the world, my friends. The yellow fly is hanging upside down from your ceiling, and he's buzzing all around. He's running on the matrix wiring, the hot wire, the red wire. Okay? I can't explain to you yet what Pluto is, okay? But I do know that on your telephone keypad, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 10 happens to be the totality. The 9 is what creation came out of creation. The 9 is the, what came out of creation? 9 birth man. What came out of creation? 4, 9 angel. That means a connection with the angel and man. That means man and angel connected. Take another Dr. Mario board. We need one more board. We've got another player online. Every kid in heaven has got a Dr. Mario, and he's moving. Dr. Mario, MrTacpans's, Mario with an M, upside down it's a W for creation. What did I want to talk to you about? Oh my God, the apple and the strawberry. And there's still a lot of things I didn't go through. The 258 that I've mentioned before, if you can remember, which means the 2 would be, the 5 would be the black and the green, while it moves from the beta world. I can't even tell you this, it's too complicated. I don't even know it perfectly yet. Orange Crush. The 5 ball and pull is orange, the 7 the horse is orange, and therefore the orange crush is God from the heavens, and God is the spirit angel here on earth. He is the powerhouse. 75, 57, 57, 75. That is the Hebrew year 5775. And don't take it too lightly. God must come. But there's got to be more in this world. It's too calm right now. He has to come with a reason. Okay? Now man learns what the universe does through science. They don't even know how they learn it, but that's how they learn it. So as the train comes back to the station, it's time for another, some sort of turmoil in the entire globe in which God can make his grand entry, obviously, through Merlin the magician. We have been reminded and watching Harry Potter films for the last 10 years. And apparently the last episode was the end of Harry Potter for this time. The reason, can you find the reason? Make one up, because the next time the wizard comes to town, it won't be Charlie Brown falling over on top of himself. He won't be coming in on the cow that jumped over the moon. He does not have a red-nosed reindeer, as he is the red-nosed god who's been drinking. Why has he been drinking? It's all in the spirit. If you would only know how the spirit matrix works, it's a skin, it's a glove. It penetrates its electrons through the red matrix into our blue sky, creating our blue sky, pulsating down through the waters of the ocean floor, which are supposed to be really, water is what, silver? But it penetrates into the water, hitting the floor where it's at its softest, okay? And it goes right down to the Earth's core, the matrix. And heaven is connected right into the center. So if you don't think hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock, okay? Why did he run up the clock? What was he running? Was he running up the time? Meaning if it was 2, did he change it till 6? What does it mean running up the clock? The clock struck 3. The clock struck 4. The mouse ran out the door. He's in big trouble, that mouse. And guess what? We play every animal that lives. Man is the mouse. We are in danger of the cat and the dog. These people are in control of all the monies taking care of our streets, and they don't know what a budget is. Why don't they come on TV and tell us how come the budget didn't work dollar for dollar? If they spend $50,000 to go on a vacation, what did they buy? Something must, not something must. If it doesn't change, don't worry about it. It will automatically change. The bubble will burst. If you don't change it, it'll change on you. It's like the universe. The money has caught up to you, and its value is only that of what your next door neighbor needs from you. It's no longer a global value. When a country is going bankrupt and they tell you everything's okay, what does that mean to you? Does it mean mind your own business? I want to believe that in the Matrix. I know for what I vision that there is truth in the Matrix. It's a film. It's wireless. It's in the sewage systems. It's connected right into our electronics in this world. God has every piece of information of every thought and every breath for every time you awoke and went to sleep at night. God has it all down. He didn't do it because he's watching us, because he's working with us. We are the experimental creatures, the ones that will save something for everybody. And you know what that is? It is life. We must experiment to continue to move on. We must live in all the bodies of space. Because living in all the bodies of space, space is alive. We will stay alive with it. We will beat its disease, bacteria. We will beat its viruses and unkindly ways. We must enhance the system that spirit lives in the world of man at the directional center of the big blue sea. We're not talking about the Red Sea or the Tussie. You split the seas, well, you got a sea in your eye. Split your eye, you've got 2 eyes. Do you know why I'm talking about the eyes? Because we are the capital of I, but we're not I at all. It's you and the angel. You must split that I in half. They're upside down from each other. They become the letter T. They both transferred and came onto each other, connecting the spirit angel of the spirit film that connects the spirit in yellow man of the blue earth that we live in, if you can keep up to me. Do you understand how it works? That T, that I, okay, is actually 2 T's. And it's the same thing for heaven. Turn the I sideways, the capital I. And that too splits in, because we're always transferring. I do not know how the transfer works. I do believe at death that the moon takes our spirit from our body and transports it either to Pluto, in which does something with it, and no matter what, it's got to pass through Jupiter. 63 moons, Jupiter, Saturn, Saturn 6, man 6. I know I'm just over and over and over, but listen, I can't do this alone. And I had pictures to show you, but now they're too late. Take care for now. I will be back. I always will.